Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about the new offset feature in Cricut Design Space. This SVG might look very familiar to you if you did watch my how to make stickers part 2 video. So if you want to check out that video, you can click the card that I will insert right here, but I'm going to delete everything as always so I can show you how I made everything. And just as an FYI, the offset feature is only available in the desktop. So if you have an iPad or anything like that, you cannot use this feature. It has to be on like a laptop or a MacBook, Windows computer, etc. only. And I'll go into further detail about the system requirements in a little bit. But first, you want to go ahead and type out any phrase you want. I decided to use the phrase coffee, please. And this is in the font Peace and Love font, which I will put in the video description below for the link you guys can download from Creative Fabrica. I also used this font in my previous video from the stickers video, and I wanted to just adjust the letter spacing and the line spacing to make sure it looked a little bit closer together. And right here you'll see the offset button is up top. In order to use this, you want to make sure that your canvas style is on new, and also I will put a little pop-up right here as to what the system requirements are for you to have, but I do link this in the video description, which it's a whole article from Cricut.com that explains what you need and how you can use the offset feature. So I'm going to change the color for this. I wanted to change it to kind of like a faded pink-ish color, similar to the one pink that I have in the rainbow SVG, which I'll show. So you want to move it over just a bit because it actually blocks a little bit of the design. And as you can see, if you move the distance to the right, the offset will get bigger, and if you move it to the left, it will get smaller. So that is personal preference, of course. I like to keep it somewhere in between at like a good spot. And then you can change the corner, but I prefer the curved corner. And then the weld offset either connects everything together completely or by each letter. So you would want to keep that checked. And now you can see once you hit apply, it applies everything. You can move it away if you want. So you want to make sure that if you are ready to use this as a sticker, you can center this horizontally and vertically, and then you can flatten the design. Do not weld it, but if you weld it, it makes it one layer, and we do not want that. We want them to be two separate layers. So that way the Cricut can register that it's one piece together and it's not just two separate pieces. So most people that use stickers, they will have the offset background as white and then the text whatever color you want. That is completely up to you. And see here it shows it will be a print then cut, and then you can change the amount to however many stickers you need. So this is the way to use this. So instead of going into Procreate like I explained in my last video, you can easily just use this offset feature and the Cricut will cut it the same exact way as it does if you did this manually in Procreate, which is really cool. I think this is definitely an upgrade on Cricut's part, and I cannot wait to use this because it's so much easier using one software. So now I'm going to go over the rainbow design. So as you can see from my part 2 stickers video, I'm manually drawing the offset or the background of the sticker here, which again, totally personal preference. If you prefer to do this in Procreate and you have the time to do it, that is up to you. But say you already made this in Procreate and you have the white background already, like here, you can easily remove it by uploading the image and then selecting the white background. And as you can see, if you do the preview, it removes that white background. So if you had an image that had that white background and you wanted to change it, you can easily just remove the white offset background, save it as a print then cut image, then we can insert it into Cricut Design Space, and then manually do the offset in Cricut Design Space. So again, I'm going to move it over because offset, it blocks it for some reason. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And it automatically changes the offset to the color black, which helps you kind of see. In my first video, there was a little gap right here. I think the two ways that you can probably avoid this is to either A, when you make the rainbow design, maybe make one more or two more rows of arches, if that makes sense, or you can do it manually in Procreate. That's really up to you. I personally wouldn't mind this if I was making this a sticker. I think that's fine the way it is, but if you don't like it that way, totally up to you. Cricut's just going to automatically cut it that way. So I'm wondering if there's a way around this. If there is, please put in the comment section because I'd love to find out. But if you like it the way it is, then of course we can group it and then flatten it, and then you have your sticker ready to be made. And as you can see, it's still one piece. It's not two pieces, because if you do not flatten it, what happens is it will cut the white offset separately from the rainbow SVG, and we do not want that. But this is the tutorial on how to use the offset feature in Cricut Design Space, especially when making stickers. I also wanted to put in here, you can unflatten something. So say if you wanted to use this on a t-shirt and you want to use HTV vinyl, what you can do is click the unflatten button and then you can ungroup it and see both of these are ready to go. They are separate. I would just simply weld the coffee please, and the offset is fine the way it is. So that way when you're applying it to the t-shirt, you can take your white HTV vinyl, put it on the mat, let the Cricut cut that part, and then put whatever color the text of the vinyl is and put that on the mat, let the Cricut cut that, and then you would apply the white offset background first and then the text over it so you can see. I did make a little quick TikTok on how to make these stickers, which was really fun to make, so you guys can check that out on my TikTok. But if you want to see a full tutorial on how I go from creating a design of the offset to putting it on a product such as a t-shirt or a coffee mug or anything you want, please put it in the comment section because I'd really like to explain that further for you guys, because I know there are quite a few beginners here on my channel. But if that's it, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and click my subscribe button to see more videos like this, and I will see everyone in the next video. Bye!